We're Sophie and Greg. We are a reselling couple from Boston. We buy mostly clothes and we sell them on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and the Real. We have a thrift haul to share today. This is a very bread and butter thrift haul. We sourced a bunch of items today. We have had like a shortage of inventory recently. We've been having trouble getting liquidation.
Seems like a common problem amongst resellers.
Yeah, it's really not good.
So we sourced 60 items.
Yeah, 60 items. None of them are like super exciting, but this is the kind of stuff that, we list all the time and we make $5 to $10 per each item.
Hopefully they're all going to be some quick flips.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for.
So stay tuned and learn you might get some tips for bread and butter.
Some of our favorite bread and butter brands. So I mentioned it before, we have a really long receipt. We sourced 60 items. Actually 61, but Greg's keeping one.
Oh yeah, roll tide. Oh, I didn't show you. It's Bama sweatpants.
And in case you can't tell, Greg went to University of Alabama. We only spent $274.05, which for 60 items is pretty good. I didn't do our cost per item, but we can put it on the screen somewhere. And we were only there for about 2 hours as well, maybe 2.5 hours.
Yeah. That's the perk of Boston. I feel like there's a lot of good goodwills here.
There's so many. We're blessed.
You first, Soaps?
Alright, I can go first. This is just what I held up for our cover photo. This brand is DRA Los Angeles. This is sometimes sold at Anthropologie. I didn't spend a ton of time looking to see if this dress was because I just really like the style of it regardless. And it's new with tags. It's kind of got like this pleated hem and it's a little bit open in the back. This would be a great Valentine's Day dress if you live somewhere warm. We probably should get it listed. It's a size extra small, but the comps on this dress were like in the $30 range. I couldn't find the exact one, but similar dresses.
Greg's turn. So yellow tag was half off this trip. Found a pair of men's Levi's. I've been doing a lot of research on vintage Levi's. These aren't vintage Levi's, just so you know. But it kind of got me into buying more Levi's. Just want to see what the different styles sell for. This is 511. We usually have pretty good luck with that. 505's our best.
Mm-hmm.
And
but 501.
Here's a trick, too, I learned. So Levi's, you see this little red tag there? If that's a capital E, that means it's from 80s or before. You can mark it as vintage.
You can mark something from 2001
yeah,
as
but
vintage.
That's like
earlier.
I don't know, really old.
Yeah, that's like the real money's in those 80s,
those
70s.
80s, yeah. So so I've been in the Levi's lately trying to find it, and an orange tag is also good. That means it's old as well.
Yeah, that's what they say, but I've never had much luck with the orange tags. This one is actually I just picked this exact same blazer up in the same size at a different thrift store this weekend, so it was funny to find it again. But this is just J. Crew. This is a newer J. Crew label. It's this blazer. I've sold it before. I forget what it's called, but they market it as like a comfy blazer. It doesn't have a button. It's like stretchy ponte material. This is a size 2 petite. So the last time I had it in I think a 12 or 14, and it sold for I think 40 or 50 bucks. So I'm not expecting as much on this one just because it's a lot smaller. But I thought I'd try it again and. I decided to try it again twice, so we'll see how that pans out. And it was full price, so it was $7.99.
So I found this really nice Carhartt jacket in the thrift store, and it's not jacket, sorry, but it's like a heavy fit outdoor working out. It's got a little mark here. Darn, I didn't see that before.
Oh, I didn't see that either. We can get it out. It kind of looks like paint, though.
Yeah, bummer. But anyways, it's Carhartt, and it's in good shape other than that paint. Maybe we can get it out. But the catch was it had embroidered Jack.
This is what distracted us when we were searching it.
Which is a really popular name, so I'm hoping maybe if anybody knows a Jack out there.
That's
I have
pretty cool.
Aggressively average Carhartt shirt.
Oh no, you know what? This is adhesive. We can get this off. We just need to figure out. It's like dried adhesive, like a sticker or something dried on it.
So we'll throw it in the wash.
I use Goo Gone on clothes not on clothes, on hard surfaces for that, but. Yeah, I need to look up. I don't know, maybe acetone or there's something you can use to get off adhesive. So I was looking through every single sweater in the store. This store probably had 10 racks of sweaters.
Uh-huh.
And Greg came over when I was almost done, and like I could tell he was ready to go. I've definitely extended his tolerance for spending time at the thrift store, but we can only go so long.
Into this tops, women's tops.
So anyway, I was like almost done with the rack, and Greg comes over, and I was like, oh, I should probably just finish, like, or just not look through the rest of the things. But then I got like a couple more minutes of patience out of him, and I'm so glad I did, because this was at the end of the rack that I almost didn't finish going through. But this is a Kate Spade sweater, and it's got these really cool, like, kind of balloon sleeves. The material feels nice. It feels like it has a little bit of wool in it, probably. Alpaca wool polymade, yeah. So this one is definitely a keeper, a catch. That's the word I'm looking for. This will probably sell for like $40 if I had to guess, and it's a size large. It also can end up in Sophie's closet. Maybe just while I wait for it to sell.
Next I'll do the one I'm keeping for myself. These are Nike sweatpants, but they do have that A on it because Roll Tide. I'm a big Alabama fan. I went to University of Alabama in Tuscaloosa. Sophie found these and screamed across the Goodwill and was like, Greg, look what I found!
You were like one row away from me.
And it was really fun because I put my hands up in the air. I was like, yes, a new staple for my sweatpants closet. I'll wear these for the Super Bowl.
This one I was super excited about until I noticed the flaw when we got home. It's from the brand Remain, which is accepted at the Real, and it was half off, so I thought I had really lucked out here. It is kind of like a poncho style, which is not the most like fashionable, so that's what, or not unfashionable, but it's just not super trendy right now. That's why I was thinking it was still there. It also has some pilling, so I was thinking maybe that's why. But when I got home, I realized there's actually like a pull on the what do you call this? The hem.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I think I'll just list it myself. I don't think the Real would take it with that flaw.
It was half off.
Yeah, I mean I paid $3 for it, but it's more just I'll probably still list it and sell it myself.
You get like $10 for it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean it's acrylic, nylon, and wool, so the materials aren't amazing on it, but it is a really fancy brand.
Remain is the name of the brand?
Yeah, it's like Remain by Christian something, or some guy's name goes after it.
Here's another pair of Levi's I found. These are our best-selling Levi's 505, and our good size are 42 waist, 32 length. Bigger sizes sell better for us. So, I don't know. They're just regular
They're
jeans.
in good shape.
They're not, like I said, always look for that capital E on the back. Doesn't have it. It has a lowercase e. But, you know, they're good Levi's. And you can
tell, like, this tag here, where there's a lot of tags and a lot of languages on it. That's a more contemporary tag, too. If you see that, you know for sure it's not vintage. This one is from the brand White House Black Market. This is, I guess my last one was not, or my Kate Spade sweater, that's not bread and butter. That might have been the find of the day. But this is huge bread and butter for us. It's like that new White House Black Market tag. I was excited about this because it's a size 14, and their bigger sizes do better in our closet. But this was a chambray blouse with sort of ruffle sleeves. I'm thinking it's, we're getting into spring, so I'm hopeful that this one will sell pretty quickly.
Cool. This is my pink Victoria's Secret t-shirt. We have to look at the receipt. Usually, sometimes for these t-shirts, they charge you $1.99.
But it was half off too.
Yeah, it was half off. Sometimes they charge you a $4.99 now, which would make this $2.50 now. So it's either between $1 $2.50, and I think that's kind of a big difference of this shirt.
Yeah, the thing about this one is it doesn't have any like writing on it, and what usually sells these is the writing. So I've tried to sell one tank top that didn't have like pink written on it somewhere. It was a velvet tank top, and it took a while to sell.
Could just Sharpie on pink.
Yeah, and some logos. Oh, this one was cool. It's half off. I actually was pretty excited about this one. This, I think, is like a tunic or kind of like a blouse. It's from Torrid, but it's from this line, Super Soft Knits, which I'm assuming is a newer line because I don't see it a lot. These have great date tags. 2018. Not super new, but I've never seen that line before. But the embroidery on this was just so pretty. And Torrid does really well in her closet. That's a big bread and butter for us as well.
Oh, and I really hit the t-shirt section hard this trip. Mostly sports. So I only ever get either Nike or brand NFL or like NHL or MLB because those do well compared to most. But it's just a regular Patriots shirt. For every reason, they had a ton of them. This is full price, but I hopefully they only charged us $199 and gave us a t-shirt price.
Also, this one was half off. It's an Athleta, size large. It does have a stain on the front, but we'll be able to get that out for sure. It just needs to be washed. This is just a gray long sleeve. This will probably get us like $20, but we're looking for volume today. So.
Yeah, volume. We're trying to get our inventory up. What do I got here? Company Ellen Tracy. Oh yeah, I looked this one up. I looked up comps.
My comp said I would sell for maybe $20. His comps.
My comp said $50. So we'll see who wins this battle. It retails for $90.
Yeah, this is like one of those things that's sold at like Macy's, cute. But it is mostly linen and it's a good size, XL. This is a Nike Pro compression long sleeve. This, I'm not sure if it's men's or women's, to be honest. It says fitted. That makes me think women's. The Nike Pro does have some cracking, which I will disclose, but it was half off. And these sell for about, what did you say, like $15 for us?
Yeah.
15 to 20.
Yeah, roughly. What do we got? Oh, yep. Another thing from the t-shirt section I got here. Patriots. This one was another NFL brand. Pretty basic. Too bad they weren't a little better this year. Hopefully they're good next year.
Yeah.
These don't sit around for that long, but
this shirt I actually just sold recently on eBay, and I've sold this shirt a couple times before. It's from Athleta. It's the older Athleta tag. It has like a normal front tunic length top, but then in the back it's open and drapes. I can't remember the style name, but this shirt sells well for us. We sold it like 3 or 4 times, even though it's, I think, from 2016. Wow. I don't know what it is about this shirt. And so I'm expecting probably, it sells for like $20-25.
My last pair of men's Levi's here. This is $550. As I mentioned, $505 did the best for us. And these are very big. Oh, 40-32.
$550 could be like the athletic fit. Don't quote me on that.
Really? Yeah, maybe. They were half off. These were all half off, so I'll let you know how they do. Also not vintage. Little E.
We'll get like 15 to 20 for those. Oh, this one I found in the dresses section, but I was kind of excited about this one. It's an Eileen Fisher, but it's just kind of like a newer style, I think. It's a long open front cardigan with these pockets. The material is sort of stretchy. I can tell you what it is. It is Tencel Lyocell spandex. So, I don't know. It was a little bit more on trend than I usually think of Eileen Fisher pieces as being. And I'm hopeful that, some Eileen Fishers can sell for like $40, $50, $60. Most sell for like 20, 15, 20. So I'm hopeful that that's one of the higher priced items. But for me, I don't know the rhyme or reason. I feel like it's really hit or miss. If anyone has any insight into distinguishing those like higher end items versus lower. I know the t-shirts don't do great. I've picked up on that, but we're not experts. We're still learning. We're learning.
Here's another one of my sports shirts that I told you I hit hard. This one's Nike. Boston Red Sox, go Sox. See how this one the season is coming up on, so I have a feeling that might sell.
This one was a Lily Pulitzer. I'm pretty sure it's an older style. I could look at the date tag on this one. Size 4. But I've actually sold a skirt very similar to this one before. No, I'm not seeing the date. Oh, here it is. The date code. Nope. Man, this might be like pretty old if it doesn't have the date code. I'll do some research on it. But anyway, I've sold skirts with this like, might have sold this exact same skirt before, where it's sort of like that lace sewn onto the mini skirt. And this did have one little spot on the lace, but I'm hopeful that I'll be able to tie to go that. I don't even know if it came up. But yeah, these I think are pretty, like, if you're a Lily Pulitzer person, I think these are kind of a staple.
Next here we got a Columbia short sleeve. Sophie didn't want me to pick this one up, but I had a good feeling about it.
We just don't have great luck with these Columbia.
Apparently she's held on to one for a while now, but I don't know, it's a large, it's plaid. It looks pretty cool.
It's like a short sleeve.
I bet it sells.
The PFG ones do decent, but I don't know.
$15.
This was a Free People. It was full price, and the reason I picked it up, even though it's white, is because I liked it, and if it has a spot, I am happy to keep it. It's got that raw hem, a cowl neck. It's sort of like a terry material. And again, this is like a $20 item.
Next we have, this is a full price, on full price Untucked tee, so hopefully they charge us $199 for this.
Yeah, we've had decent luck with Untucked.
I had really good luck with Untucked. I will say the other Untucked I tried to sell was a polo, which I think they're more known for. Because you don't really tuck in t-shirts, I don't think.
That's a good point. But they've branded themselves enough.
Yeah.
I bet that will do.
Yeah, they had a lot of branding, that's one.
I like the style of that too. This one, I always used to wonder, like, who buys all this Disney stuff? And then we went to Disney World, and I was like, oh, I get it now. People, like, buy it there. But this is a Disney Minnie Mouse, like, sequin knit top. It is a size extra small, and I picked it up because it was half off. These sell for like $20-ish. I don't know. I've never really sold a knit top, but every once in a while we'll find something that's Disney. Like we sold a pair of sweatpants.
They always sell.
For $15. Yeah, we'll sell like t-shirts sometimes. They do always sell. They don't sell for a ton, but at half off it was worth it to buy.
Here's another one of my Patriots finds. This one's Fanatics. I've never purchased anything from Fanatics, but they're constantly advertising to me. Apparently I'm the kind of guy that would buy stuff from Fanatics. But, so, I don't know. I wanted to give it a try. Maybe, because they do a ton of advertising now with their brands out there, and somebody sees this old-style Patriots logo, maybe they'll buy it. What do I know?
This one is a knit cardigan. It's from the brand Point Sur, which is like a line at J. Crew. It's a size extra large, which is why I picked it up. Someone had one of these listed for $50, but the solds were like in the $20 to $30 range. This is a newer style. I think it was from summer 19. And it's sort of like one of those like summery lightweight cardigans. So I'm just noticing a teeny spot now that we're under our lights to film. But actually, no, maybe I didn't see that. It's very.
Looks like it just came out.
Yeah, did I just like scrape it off? It might have just been a little something that.
I just love it when that happens.
That's the best.
The sweater I also had to talk Sophie into getting.
This is the kind of stuff that we get in liquidation all the time, and we sell for like $1 more than what we paid for.
It was full price, so it's $5.49. Marshalls was trying to sell for $25 originally for $68. So I don't know, do with tags.
Yeah,
it'll get some attention, and we'll make more than $5.49. I bet we make like $10.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
After fees.
This one was kind of cool. I am obsessed with picking up this brand, even though it doesn't sell super well. The brand is COS, C-O-S. It's like part of the H&M family. But this was a linen blend, kind of like boxy shift dress. It's short sleeve. Oh, such a fun summer piece. And it was a size 12. That was another reason I wanted to pick it up. And it has pockets. It's got a lot going for it. I did pay $7.99 for it, and their items typically sell like $25, maybe $30. So we're not gonna make a ton on this, but again, we needed inventory, so I went with it.
This is the Madewell dress. Let me see.
It's the exact same situation.
Yep, found the Madewell dress. I found this. I was looking through the women's section today because I was kind of bored.
It's a size XXL, which that's something it has going. It's also Valentine's Day-ish.
This is the old Madewell tag, right?
No, it's newer. This piece
is
probably from 2019, if I had to guess. Let's see, 2018.
It's cute.
This one.
It's funny. Didn't we see on Instagram recently that somebody said it's not everything's cute?
Yeah,
that's what we say.
Calling out cute stuff in videos. Okay, this was a Torrid long sleeve, size 3. Again, we'll probably not make a ton on this. Maybe like 19 is what we'll sell it at. But I like having Torrid stuff. It gets a lot of attention and it sells pretty quickly. So I was willing to take a low profit margin on this one. Perfect season to have a long sleeve basic. So even though it was $4.99, I still picked it up. I
also found a Torrid. Oh no, Talbots. New with tag Talbots.
I found a bunch of new with tags today.
This has to be like an XXL.
Yeah.
2XL, large, pink.
It's like a.
It's a very loud.
Summery blouse. I like it.
Summery blouse. You can wear it in
really
Florida.
This was a Madewell texture and thread. This used to do better. This will probably sell for like $10 or $15 now. Well, that's how much I'll make after fees. It's got a mock neck and sort of like boxy fit. It's textured, like the line says. They're all like these kind of ribbed materials, and that will sell in a bundle with other Madewell things.
Here's a New Balance sweatshirt, athletic wear, kind of a season.
We kind of picked this up on accident.
Yeah, you know, we'll see how it does. I bet this might get to. I see people wear this kind of stuff all the time.
Yeah,
please
but
wear
it's
running
like extra small.
in the spring too. It's kind of a spring get up.
This one was decent. I like the color of this. It's one of those North Face hoodies, but it's a nice maroon color. It does have a little gunk on the sleeve that we're gonna wash off. But it feels really new. The inside is like still super soft. I don't even know if this has ever been washed actually. So that's pretty good. This one, we could send it to the Real, but honestly I'll probably, fall of 2019. I'll probably sell it for $30, $25-$30.
Next we have another. Is this in our pink?
Yeah, this one was full
Pink
price.
Victoria.
But it
Full
does have
price.
the words on it, so that's helpful.
We also like pink because they get a ton of likes.
They do. People are looking for these.
Pretty basic though. Can't complain.
These ones I actually bought, and I don't know the brand, which I don't usually do, but I swear I recognize this material tag. Like, I know this material tag. I couldn't tell you where I know it from. I tried looking at the RN, and I didn't recognize it. But if you recognize this tag, let me know. The reason why I ended up picking them up was because they are 100% silk, which for pants, I feel like you don't find that often. They're definitely like a large or a medium, and I'll try to show them. But, maybe, I wonder if this is meant to be rolled, maybe, the waist. I'm not sure. Whatever. They are 100% silk. They're kind of a flare leg. These are really nice, like, lounge pants. Super nice lounge pants. But again, they don't have a size and they don't have a brand. Maybe it fell out. So I don't know why I bought these. Except for that, how often do you come across really nice silk pants?
Next I have this golf jacket. Golf season's coming up, spring, and it's Nike, so Nike gets a lot of attention. So Nike's probably the best golfing brand, roughly, and maybe not. Yeah, it's like the best golfing brand. And this is the best golfing color, in my opinion, because it's kind of a master's color. So I think this will do pretty well, just because of the season. I wouldn't pick this up if it was like fall.
Oh, I just noticed a flaw in these. Darn.
Bummer.
They have a little like pull by the seam. But these are kind of fun. I'll still try to sell them. They're just free people, like lounge pants, I guess I would call these, or I don't know, what would you call these? No, there's a word for these. That's okay. They have an elastic waist, and they've got these really fun geometric prints on them. So I've sold a pair of pants like this before from free people, and they sold really quickly. The comps looked like in the $20 range with the flaw. Hopefully I'll get $15 for those.
Next is this new with tags Eddie Bauer cotton cashmere.
Mostly cotton.
5% cashmere, 25% cotton. New with tags though, even though the tag looks really old. But we'll see how that does. It's got cashmere.
I've got a lot of like random new with tag stuff today. Okay, these are a pair of leggings from the brand Level 99. I think these leggings were sold at Revolve. I don't have great luck with this brand, but I picked them up because, I'm realizing there's a little bit of like bend in the waistband too. Probably shouldn't have gotten these. They were half off. We need inventory. They are faux suede leggings. So I thought the style was really nice. They're size small, and they were sold on Revolve. So sometimes when you get that Revolve photo, I feel like Revolve stock photo, things get a little more attention. But those will probably sell around $15-$20.
Next, speaking of random new attack stuff, this one's pretty good.
So much
though.
new attack stuff today.
I
really like
these. Are new loft jeans.
I don't usually love loft.
Really
Sometimes I really like it, but these remind me of like Everlane or something.
Yeah, they're cute.
They've got
cute. New tags.
They're like wide leg.
Got a big button on them. Big gold button. Catches the eye.
Yeah, new tags I feel like.
Put that in the description. Behind. Big gold button.
This one needs to be sweater shaved. And I noticed another flaw. Why did we do so bad looking at flaws today? Well, I was gonna send this to the Real and now I'm
Can't do
not
that
going
now.
to.
America
Oh my
was
gosh,
so
how many
bad.
times have I said that today? It is right on the seam or the hem, so it's not that bad. But this is Mega Shoney, fancy sweater. Needs to be sweater shaped. Needs to not have a hole by the collar. But it's 85% silk, 15% cashmere. So this is a fancy piece. And I'll sell it myself. And I've never tried to sell this brand myself, so I don't know how much I'll make on my own. But probably not that much because it is flawed.
I'll try sewing it.
Yeah, I could. My mom's a really good sewer. I could give it to her to repair. I mean, I could sew it, but it's not going to look good, you know?
Yeah.
This one is a sweater from Knitted and Knotted. That's what that little, like, gold thing or silver thing says. This is an Anthropologie brand. It's a size large, which is why I picked it up. It's just a black sweater, but it has this, like, pretty lace down the side and kind of slightly bell sleeves. So I feel like it was kind of on trend. And it was a bigger size, which usually those sell well for us. That's my rationale on this one. This one, what was this? I think, oh, this was a Cabi. We actually do really well with Cabi pieces. They sell really fast. This was like a kind of more casual piece, which I feel like has, in general, casual pieces have been selling well for us recently. It's like a V-neck, or not a V-neck, a hoodie. It has like raw hems on the sleeves. And another perk of this was that it was a size XL. I also love Cabi because, you know, they make that model photo really easy to find by putting the number right there on the tag.
Thank you, Cabi.
Yep. So yeah, Cabi is always a quick flip. Again, not for a ton, but usually we don't hold on. The pants we hold on to for a while. I should stop buying Cabi pants, but tops, they sit around for like maybe 2 weeks max. This one is okay. I mean, it's a Lululemon, and it still has the rip tag. It's a size 6. The thing about it is that, I don't know if it was on the front. I think it was on the back. That's what the front looks like. It's like a mock neck sweater. But on the back, it does have one area that it kind of got pulled. So I'll definitely just disclose that. I mean, it's very obvious, but I'll make sure to include it in our description and probably get like $25 for that. I think it is wool. Well, I guess. Oh yeah, it does have it on the rip tag, the material. Yeah, it's 100% merino wool. So actually, that's a good thing that it has going for it. And it probably came from a house with a cat because Greg is sneezing.
This happens a lot.
Oh, this was another Lululemon. This one was kind of like I've never found this piece before. It is it's like a shawl or a kind of hard to show.
Lululemon shawl.
Yeah, so it's one size. And maybe you can try it on.
That.
Right? Usually I feel like they have more athletic pieces, but I guess this is to be worn like after yoga or something. I don't know. But
meditation.
It's comfy. And this was also a nice material. Oh, no, it just had 5% silk. So it's 95% viscose. It's not like super nice, but I was surprised to see silk in Lululemon again. Like that's not something you put together with exercise, but yeah. That one, I have no idea what comps are. I've never found a piece like that. If I had to guess, probably like $30. This is from the brand Neon Buddha, which I've actually never picked up before, but I was watching a video and someone talked about how it sort of does okay, and I looked it up. It looked like it would probably sell for about $25. This is a knit sweater. It's open front. It's got this like drapey pockets here. I don't know. I liked the color and the style, so that's why I got it. But I'm not expecting a ton on that. I've been like loving Athleta recently. I feel like we posted a pair of leggings the other day, fleece line leggings, and they sold overnight for like $30. So the thing I have noticed about Athleta is that the bigger sizes do better. So that's why I picked up these leggings. They're just a pair of black cropped leggings. They do have pockets, and they're size XL. So that was cool. The only thing about these is they do have some pilling on the crotch. So I'm going to do my best to sweater shave it and then just disclose any, like, sometimes even when the pilling's gone, it just looks a little bit worn at the crotch. And these were also really new. They're from 2019. So, but I feel like when it has that B Corps certified on the material tag, I feel like that's an indication that they're newer. These are like a Greg thing that I picked up. These were half off. They're Under Armour joggers.
They feel good though, like a good material.
Yeah, they're like a thick cotton. They do have, a little bit of wash wear. They definitely were darker at one point, but it's not awful. And yeah, it says Under Armour loose. Oh, this has a date on it too, 2017. So not super new, but I feel like this is still very on trend. This next one is a brand that I have been picking up recently, and I don't know why. Maybe I'll try to send this to the Real. I feel like I've tried to send it and they haven't accepted it before. But the brand is Karl Lagerfeld. The reason I picked this up was because Greg said it was really nice.
Isn't it nice?
Nice. It was a full price blazer, but it's tweed.
It's warm too.
And it was a good size too, size 10. So I'll either try that at the Real or I just posted a jumpsuit from this brand that actually is like a really similar material. I wonder if they're meant to be worn together. That'd be kind of funny.
Maybe.
This brand I've only found once before, and I think this is an older tag, but this brand is really, really fancy.
Size 2?
It's a size 2. The brand is Anne Fontaine. One indication that this is really nice too is, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but the buttons have like the company name on it. That's always like a sign that it's a fancy thing. But
what do you
again,
think it's worth?
I don't know. This brand is really, why don't you look it up really quickly? Anne Fontaine Blouse. This brand is like it's next to Hermes and St. John on the Newbury Street, which is the fancy retail street in Boston. So it's got to be something if it's between those two. But yeah, kind of like a
like $50 to $100.
Yeah, this is an older style, and the last item I picked up was also an older style, and it did not sell very well. I think it sold for like $20 after a long time. So we'll see about that, but I could get lucky this time. This I picked up, and I probably should have looked it up, but we have sold this brand 360 Cashmere, which I think is like another line of this brand 360 sweater.
What's the percentage cashmere in there?
Well, this one's not a cashmere one. It's just like, it's a different part of, I think it's probably part of the same brand. It's just nylon. But the 360 Cashmere sells really well, so I thought I'd give this a try. It's just a knit sweater. It's kind of funny. It's got this like line in the back, but not in the front. But it was a size large, and I should have looked up comps on this, and I didn't, so that's cool. This one is just a Levi's like crew neck sweater. I'm not seeing the size, but I'd imagine it's like a large. And was this like really stained? It almost, I can't tell. This might be a big project. We're actually really good at getting stains out, so we'll be able to
really
get that.
improved. We should do a how-to video on how we do it.
Yeah,
it's really
I think
simple
this is
and it
really
works.
stained. But it's so weird. It's like really hard to see, but then when I hold it up, I can totally see it. It was half off, so if we can't get it out, it's not the end of the world. But it's just a soft pullover, and I actually really liked this.
Keep it.
So, yeah, maybe. I think it might be men's, though. But it could be unisex. This one I was surprised by. So I was looking through the coat section. I'll zip it up to make it look a little nicer. I rarely pick up Brandy Melville. I actually pick it up for myself because I think a lot of their clothes are really comfy. They make like knits that are really comfy. But I saw this in the jacket section, and it was new with tags, and I thought like, maybe it's worth looking up what a new with tags Brandy Melville jacket is worth. And the interesting thing is they usually mark up jackets to at least, what would you say? Like at least
like
$10,
$15 to $20.
Yeah, 15 to 20 is for even like a not super nice coat is average, but this is only marked up to $4.99, which is like cheaper than a sweater. So I don't know how that, maybe it was a typo. Anyway, I looked up comps on this. It's got like a Sherpa lining, but it looks like these Brandy Melville jackets actually sell for like $65. So that's cool. I don't know. It's kind of like nearing the end of, I'm just checking the pockets to make sure nothing's in there. It's nearing the end of jacket season, but still get that one
that's
posted.
definitely worth it.
This I also found in the jacket section. Again, this is like a $20 item. Some people had them listed at $50. Most were selling like $20. It's just a J. Crew puffer vest. It's like partially down. It's an older tag, size small.
How much was it? Oh, it's blue. That's just
so
regular.
it's just
$4.99.
$4.99 or $5.49. It's from 2014. I feel like I remember wanting this when it actually came out, which would have been like when I was in college. Yeah, I do remember wanting this, but we'll get $20 off of it.
Now you got it.
Yeah, now it's mine. This one was an Anthropologie piece. It's made by Anthropologie. It's a size 8. I don't always pick this up, especially at full price, but what I liked about this was that it had like an animal print. And in my experience, the printed Anthropologie pieces do a lot better. It also, so it like buttons up the front, and it came with the belt too, which is huge. I probably wouldn't have picked this up. No, I never would have noticed that it had a belt until I got home, and then
Start photographing and
bummed that it didn't have the belt, but I was happy to have both pieces. This one I picked up while Greg was checking out. This is a brand that I've been sending into the Real a decent amount recently, and they've been accepting it. Brand is Hobbs London. I used to sell this and do well, but I feel like it's not selling as well anymore, and this is kind of just like a basic tee. So I imagine I'll get $16 for it on the Real, which is like what we get for most of our basics that we send them. We're almost done here, just a couple more. Oh, this one, Greg was like, why are you looking this up? Well, the reason I was looking it up, the style is, you know, pretty normal, but when I saw the tag, it says the White Company, and underneath it says London. And I just feel like a lot of times when tags say like a place, like underneath, a lot of times they'll say like New York, London, France, or whatever, Japan. I feel like I see that a lot too. Usually those are sometimes, a lot of times those are higher end brands. So I had Greg look this one up, and it's selling for about $30. He said mostly the white ones are selling, but I like dark colors more, so maybe people just aren't posting dark colors.
Maybe.
This one I only picked up because it's half off, and I told myself I would stop picking up the brand Lulu's. But I'm feeling so springy. I'm ready for spring to be here, and I just feel like this is a fun like spring dress. And sometimes Lulu sells for like $40, and sometimes I can't sell it for $10. So we'll see where the cookie crumbles on this one. But again, just a fun springy piece. It's got the off the shoulder. I feel like this would be so fun for a wedding, and hopefully people are gonna start getting married again soon. So, well, I guess people have been getting married, but having ceremonies. And then this is just the last one. This is the brand Boss Hugo Boss. I just sold a dress from this brand. I think it sold for like $25. I don't know. It doesn't do amazing, but the reason I picked it up was because it was half off. And just a nice professional blazer. I'm sure the materials are really, really good on this. This brand, like, I'm sure retails for a lot. It doesn't resell for a lot.
It's funny how some things retail for a ton and don't resell for much.
Yeah, it's 95% wool, 4%
like
elastane. So, you know, you'd think this would be a nice piece. But, you know, I might also check and see if the Real will take this. I'm not totally sure. I don't know if I've tried to send it in.
You know, I think they do. I think I saw it on there.
I feel like they might. So this could be a good one to experiment with in that regard.
All right, that's
I'm
it.
empty.
Wow, 61 items of pure bliss.
Thank you for joining us for this fun bread and butter haul.
Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you.
Lots of $20 items.
Yeah, bread and butter.